staff meeting because I feel like I haven't sat down to talk to you guys in a minute, and I just miss the good old days when I used to just sit here and yap my life away. The baby's currently sleeping right now, so I have a little bit of time to sit down and chat. Here I would do my makeup while we kind of catch up a little bit on life and just like what's been going on, because I feel like we have a lot to catch up on. First things first, tell me why. I got my lashes done yesterday, and I actually filmed a clip of my lashes before, and girl, these lashes that I had before, they were only 8 days old. 8 days old, 8 or 9 days old, like not even 10 days. Now, from my understanding, lashes are supposed to last up to 2 weeks. And for the most part, my lashes would last up to 2 weeks. But for some reason, this last fill that I did, it was so bad. Like my lashes were falling off by the chunks. And I was like I like going to the girl that I was going to because she's really, really quick. And something about mom life is the fact that you don't have a lot of free time to like sit there and get your lashes done for like 2 hours, right? So I really liked the girl who was doing my lashes because she was really, really quick. However, with how fast they fell off, oh no, like it's not worth it for me. Like, yes, she was fast, but then the lashes fell off within a week or like 8-9 days. I had to go back to get my lashes done again anyway, right? Because I remember, so before when I used to get my lashes done, I remember that I don't like when they start looking really, really empty. Like if they all fell out kind of like sporadically to where like they kind of just looked like lashes but just less full, I wouldn't mind. Once I start getting these gaps where it's like just this chunk missing and then this chunk missing and then this chunk missing, I don't like how they look on myself. It makes it harder because when you have lashes, obviously the lash techs don't want you to wear mascara because that clumps up your regular lashes. And then if you put strip lashes on top of your lash extensions, you will basically end up like clumping up your lashes and making a mess. I like to go get my lash fill as soon as I feel like it's starting to look a little bit too chunk missing here and a chunk missing there, and it just was all bad. So I ended up going to get my lashes done yesterday, and I actually ended up trying another one of the girls. I told her, she asked me, she's like, how long have you had these lashes? She's like, who did them? And I was like, oh, I don't remember. Like I didn't want to tell her because I was like, I don't know, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, you know? So I was just like, oh, I don't remember. And I was like, is it normal that they fall off so fast? And she's like, you know, sometimes it is. It just depends how long you've had your lashes for. Like, you know, when's the last time you got a full set? Sometimes it just is. And I was like, okay. And she's like, do you want them to be wispy? And I was like, yeah, actually I do. And she's like, okay, if you want them to be wispy, I'm gonna put a couple of 13s here and there to create that like wispy look. And I actually really ended up liking them. I really ended up liking them. I'm gonna see how these hold on, because if they fall off really fast like my last set, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. If anybody has any tips on how to make your lashes last longer, definitely let me know. I can use all the tips because I really like my lashes. I feel like my lashes make me feel pretty and they make me feel put together. I don't want to get rid of them, and they do make my life easier as far as like not having to put like strip lashes on and stuff. So I'll take all the tips in the comments. That's number one. Number two, girl, how is it already November? How is it already November? I'm honestly shook at the fact that it's November and like the holidays are here. The holidays are here. So this is actually gonna be my first holidays when I have my 2 sons and my family is complete. So that makes me super duper excited, because once you have kids, like everything, it just gets better, you know, as far as like the holidays go and stuff. Like Christmas gets fun again, it gets magical again. And the holidays with SJ were already super fun and super beautiful, and like seeing the world through his eyes is beautiful, you know? So I can only imagine now that I have both SJ and baby Daniel, like it makes me excited to see that, like, okay, the 3 of us are here, the 3 of us get to live life together and we get to experience everything together. So I'm excited to take them. I've taken them to the pumpkin patch already, which was fun, but I'm excited to take them, like watch Christmas lights. I'm excited to put our Christmas tree so that they can like see how that looks. I'm excited to take them to see Christmas lights. Here in our block, people tend to go like not super all out where like it's like a competition of Christmas lights, but I feel like for little kids you don't really need a lot to like impress them. So it's one of my favorite things to do, to like walk around the block once people have their Christmas lights on. Well, when SJ was little with SJ, but now that we have baby Daniel and this is his first holiday season, we get to take him on these little adventures. So I'm just excited. I'm excited for my evening walks with the boys while all the Christmas lights are up. And something super cute that I'm looking forward to doing with baby Daniel is like when Santiago was little, you know, people have their inflatables out in the on their yard. And so like I would walk with him and I would be like, mira, es Santa Claus, or mira, es un venado, mira, es esto, es aquello, you know? So I would like just narrate whatever we were doing, and I'm excited to get to do that for baby Daniel now. I'm excited to start creating memories with them and to start, you know, just like living life with, I mean, we're already living life together, but I don't know, the first holidays are always super special, and he's already almost 1. So I feel like this age is super fun because it's when they start to be more than just like a tiny little baby that you have to keep alive. Like this is when they start to like show their personality, they start to show their likes, their dislikes, and I don't know, it's just such a special time. We'll see how it goes. Now this year, for the first time, I'm gonna be the one putting the Christmas lights up on the outside of the house, which is something I've never done before, but I'm also never afraid of a challenge. Mama, wish me luck. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how they're gonna come out. Like maybe I'm not gonna do the most and I'll just do like, sí, papá, la mamá va a poner las luces de Navidad. Maybe I'll do something super basic just to like have something up, but I'm excited for the boys to just get to experience the holiday joy in their home with us, because we're a complete family, even though our family does look a little bit different than before. Before we get the day started, girl, you already know we have to do some laundry because laundry never finishes. Today I'm washing my color clothes, which is looking very hefty, girl. And this is probably just like a week's worth. As you guys know, I always try to keep everything in the house as clean or chemical free as possible, which is perfect since Earthbreeze is the sponsor of today's video. Now, if you're like me and you're worried about what's in your detergent when it comes to washing your clothes or your kids' clothes, I'm about to change your life, girl. Because Earthbreeze is where it's at when it comes to a clean detergent. No pun intended. Earthbreeze is an eco-friendly laundry detergent. And instead of coming in the liquid form that you're probably used to, this detergent comes in sheets, which is not only amazing because they're free of harsh chemicals, but also it saves me a ton of space because I don't have to save this big jug of detergent when literally Earthbreeze is this small. So it's a plus because there's no heavy jugs, no harsh chemicals, and no mess. Just clean clothes exactly when I need it, free of harsh chemicals. So what you do is you put your sheet in your washer like you normally would, and it dissolves as your clothes are being washed. And yes, your clothes still come out clean, fresh, and soft. What most people don't realize is that most popular detergents are packed with harsh chemicals that can irritate your skin, mess with your hormones, and cause allergic reactions. Some of these chemicals actually stick to your clothes like glue, and they don't even actually wash your clothes better, they just make it look like they do. With Earthbreeze, I feel so much better making this small little change and making such a big difference when it comes to our clean clothes. It's super easy to switch, and if you're not 100% satisfied, an amazing money back guarantee. If you're ready to try Earthbreeze, all you have to do is scan the QR code right here on the screen, no code needed, and get up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts. So good, so easy, so clean. And now that we have that going, let's go on with our day. It's the next day, and guess where we're at? Okay, we came to get my hair done. Last time I got my hair done, first of all, let me just say and give myself a shout out because I have been taking care of me. I'm on a little bit of a roll with the lashes, with the nails, with the hair now. Like, I don't know, you guys, like I haven't felt, I don't want to say as beautiful in a long time, but I don't know, I feel like I'm finally getting my pink back from like my postpartum season. As you guys know, I had 2 babies back to back, and that was honestly really hard. One thing about me, I'm impulsive and I like to get things done. And when I said I was in my baby era, I was in my baby era, right? Like I had my first kid, took a year off. Well, not even really took it off, but I breastfed for a year. I got pregnant literally the month he turned 1. I was pregnant, and then I'm currently still breastfeeding. So I'm not 100% back yet, but I can feel it. I feel like once I stop breastfeeding the second time around, I am just gonna fully have my body back for the first time in years, literal years. But doing things like this, like my nails, my lashes, my makeup, my hair, it just kind of reminds me that I'm still a person outside of motherhood. You know what I mean? Like I love being a mom. Being a mom is the best aspect of my life, like spending time with the boys and playing with them and, you know, taking care of them and like sleeping with them. Like that is such an amazing part of my life. But when I get to do things for me, I just feel like I'm still human, you know, like I'm not just somebody's mom, like I'm also a whole other person outside of that, right? And so one of the things I've always loved to do, as you guys know, is I love dyeing my hair black. A fun fact about me is I'm actually allergic to hair dye. So I have to come to get my hair done with my friend Crystal, because she uses this type of hair dye that like is special for people who have reactions to hair dyes. Because you guys, my allergic reactions are pretty bad. Like my head gets like super itchy, super inflamed, like it's bad. So I can't dye my own hair because I feel like, number one, when you dye your hair black, it just gets really messy. Number two, I'm not trying to have an allergic reaction, girl. Last time I dyed my hair black, I believe was when the baby was born, when baby Daniel was born. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like once you dye your hair black and you love the black hair color, like you just could never get it black enough. Like I wish my hair would stay jet black from the moment that, like, from when the moment she dyes it all the way till whenever I get a retouch. But I feel like my hair looks brown, and this is my natural hair color because I haven't dyed my hair, let's say, in like 10 months. So like this long, maybe this is how long it's grown. So look, it literally looks the same. So one thing I don't like about black hair dye is that it like washes off, especially it being the allergic reactive ones. Like it's not as strong as the regular one. So my hair does fade within a couple of months. But look, I'm excited because it's gonna be so beautiful and so black right now. Like I am so excited for this. We're about to go in there, get up my hair done. Maybe she'll give me a little haircut or like maybe add more layers. I don't know. I'm really loving my hair these days. I feel like adding layers last time and face framing layers was the right move. But now that we dye it black, it's gonna be like the cherry on top. Good morning, girls. It's the next day. Look how gorgeous it looks. I love it. It is so dark, so black, so beautiful, which is exactly what I love. However, as you guys can see, I'm so sad because I think my immune system is developing an allergy against this hair dye. Out of all the things I could have been allergic to in my life, I'm so sad that black hair dye is one of them. Like, why couldn't I have been allergic to fish like a normal person? I absolutely love it. Like, I have always loved black hair. Like, honestly, the more black the better because it just looks more beautiful. This is exactly what happened with regular hair dye. So when I was younger, I would dye my hair, and at first it started with a little itch, kind of like this, and then the more you do it, the more intense the allergic reaction gets. So when I first dyed my hair with this hair dye, I didn't have any type of reaction. I was okay. Nothing happened, and then that's when I did it with Crystal. And then this is the second time that she's used this hair dye on me. But what ends up happening is that your immune system picks up kind of like an allergen. Like, okay, at first I was allergic to this type of hair dye, right, that had all of these ingredients, and so my body creates antibodies to attack that hair dye because it sees that it's something foreign. And so we started using like an allergy-free one that has different ingredients, but my body's still recognizing it as something similar as the regular hair dye. So the antibodies that I developed for this hair dye are now acting for this hair dye. Crystal didn't do anything wrong. She used the right hair dye. Everything was good. Just that my body is just allergic to black hair dye. Let me know if anybody has this experience, because this is why I don't dye my hair black all of the time, because if I did, like, the allergy would only get worse. And like yesterday I started getting a little bit of an itch, and I was like, oh no, like I think I'm gonna get an allergic reaction. And I was like, I'm just gonna let it right out. It's probably all in my head. It's all in my head. I was gaslighting myself, girl. But I was like, it's okay, it's okay. And then all of a sudden, like throughout the night, it just kept getting more itchy and more itchy. So this morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take allergy medication. cannot dye my hair anymore, which is so sad. So basically, like the hair dye allergy, all it is like I just get really itchy and like me da mucha comezón y o sea, like it gets red. Let me see if is it red? I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's like right here. Like it feels so good to scratch, but the more I scratch, the more itchy it gets. Did love the black color. We did add more layers in my hair. She added a little bit more layers, and then she gave me like the perfect curls yesterday. Oh, she's so talented. Honestly, I love her so much, and she's great. So Crystal, thank you so much for doing my hair. I love it, girl. I'm obsessed. And you know what? If we don't end up finding like a hair dye that works for me, that like for my allergies, I'm just gonna let my hair be dark brown. I mean, dark brown hair is still beautiful, but just black hair is just like where it's at, you know? Like it's just that little extra push that makes me feel powerful. But I don't want to be getting allergic reactions, girl. We can't be doing all that. So